All right, coming at y'all again. With this ScanTool Tales. Okay. I have an update. Well, it was actually another problem, another challenge that I had with this XTool. So let's get into it. Yesterday, uh, I replaced the TCM, my Mercedes, 722.9 transmission, and my whole plan was to program it with this tool. Um, So I went into it after I replaced the control module and everything. I went into it with the confidence in this tool, trying to get a program, and I couldn't complete it yet again. Um, I was able to program, I was able to code it, the VIN and all that stuff. It was able to download the data from the old module into the new one. I was able to personalize it, even though the process was a little more difficult than I wanted it to be. But I was able to do that. I was able to code and personalize, but that was it. It still needed to be activated. It still needed to be I still needed to do the teach this cause I'm called the teaching the range of the range sensor. I could not get it. It does have the function, but it does not have the function to activate. I know Mercedes is a little too tricky, a little difficult to work on, but I bought this tool because I have two. I had three Mercedes at the time. Now I have two, and it was marketed as being very good, really good for European vehicles, Mercedes especially, Audis and BMWs. Even though I've tried to use them on BMWs and Audi, and I still was unable to complete even the most basic tasks on BMWs and Audis. But today, this video is about my Mercedes uh, transmission control module that I had replaced, and I was able to program it. I was able to complete the adaptations and all the processes necessary to get it all done. So the issue was, I yes, it did program, it did personalize, but it could not activate. So because it could not activate, I could not do the teaching of the range sensors and the rest of the adaptations. Um, um, so I was really stuck. I was really upset. I was frustrated because I didn't even try this one with thinking that this could not get it done. So I was all focused on trying to get it done with this, and I could not. I got stuck. Just to show a little bit of what I mean here. If you see that I'm in the transmission control module, um, it only has. So you go here to program and code, and you go here to personalize. Uh, there's initial setup, like on this one, initial startup. Actually have to go all the way out. Let me see, where did I see that again? Yeah, initial startup. So but it's still kind of wonky. It's not really user friendly. It's not easy to use, let me put it that way. So I was able to program and personalize, but I could not get activated. So I could not do the teaching. So my car I could not get out of park. I could not shift the gears. The car still wouldn't start. So I was back to square one where I started. So I was really, really frustrated about that. So I left that yesterday. It started raining, so I left it. So to the last night, I was wondering. I'm like, let me just try with this one to see if I could, if I'll be able to do it. And lo and behold, I was surprised. This actually makes the process very easy, just smooth and seamless. I couldn't believe it. So I'm gonna just wait till it loads up here, and then I'll show what I mean. Okay, we loaded up here now. Go into search. I mean automatic search. Okay. Ignition is on. Go into TCM. So if you go down here, although you can still get it from special function, but See how everything is arranged when you go into the TCM. It's just everything in here versus on this one you have to go all the way out to before you even get in the modules to be able to. So it's just kind of wonky on this one versus this one. Everything is nicely, with the TCM, everything you need is in here. So if you go into initial startup, the whole process is here. It's not like this one where you have to go here to do this, go here. Everything is here. So if you click on control unit programming, so which I was even shocked that it was able to do programming. When I bought it, I didn't even know it could do programming, and I was thinking of returning it. But I think this tool is actually amazing, very amazing. It's very user friendly. So I think I'm gonna keep this. Even though I don't keep it for main programming or coding, I'm gonna keep it for backups like this. So, but anyway, when you click control unit programming, it takes you there. It does the programming. If you which you can download the software from the old module into this one before you continue, but everything is already done now. Because I was able to do the programming and the personalization, I could not do the activation, and I could not do the teaching process. So but if I click this one, it'll say completed because I already did it. And then when you click this one, it actually takes you into the process. You'll see, because before I used this one, this was saying no. This was the only one that said yes, the personalization, but this was activated, was saying no. So but when I came in here, all I had to do was just follow the on-screen prompt. It just took it just went and did its thing without me having to go there to do all that crazy stuff. So which was really, really sweet. And once you complete once you complete one process, it just automatically takes you to the other one. So but I'm just putting it out here because I've been having problem with their customer service. They said that too when I emailed them, oh, it's able to do this, but then I'm not able to do it. And I'm trying to tell them that I'm like, unless I'm doing something wrong, that it can show me what I'm doing. But I think I'm quite conversant. I think I can use this device is pretty good, that if the function is there, I should be able to find it. So I'm at the point where I'm really, really thinking about returning this tool because I'm just fed up with it. I haven't been able to complete any one task, programming with this tool without running into a hiccup. So I spend way too much money. I spend way too much money on this tool to be going through this. And if I'm able to get stuff done with this one, I think I'll be all right now until I figure out what hotel or launch product or something that would be a lot better than this to go with. So just be aware when you get into these things that it's not always as good as it looks. They might market it as all that good, that they do this and do that, but just beware. So this is my Mercedes, and this was able to get everything programmed and coded, and adaptation, all that stuff was done, and I was good to go. I was able to drive my car again. So just be careful about this too. Just stay tuned. If I'm able to get something else that I'm gonna try, I'm actually thinking of trying the X100 pad that comes with the key programmer. The UI is a little different. I messaged them and they said the capabilities are a little different. So I don't know. So if I'm able to work something out with them where I could try that one and see, compare with this one, because I know for sure this is gonna go back. If the X100 is a little better, I might keep it. But if not, that's gotta go as well. So just stay tuned. If I'm able to get that, I'll make an update and share what I found, or what differences, or what cars they're good at, or if there's any hiccups, or if I run into the same problems that I ran in with this one, I'll be sure to post that as well. So stay tuned.